Well, she swung my door open so hard, my door like flew through the wall to my sister's room. She came in there and called me all kind of shit. I knew you was gay. I knew you was a faggot. What's up, you guys? Here, back again for another video.
Oh, you make me wanna talk.
We are all flawed people, but the choice is yours.
Slay dream, bitch.
I did it cause I did it for my ballerina. Blowing kisses to the soldiers, I am Marilyn Monroe. When we shoot 'em up, camouflage me. Cause Young Money is a Navy, better yet the Army. Better strap up your boots before they start to shoot. Then do it for the truth. It's Young Money.
What's up, you guys? Here back again for another video. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, go to my description box and head on over to Perfectly Flaw's channel, and as he would say, drill that subscribe button, comment and let him know that I sent you. You do not want to miss Jumpin' June, so that means you want to hit that notification bell for my channel and his, because we don't post videos every day. I post a video, he'll post a video. I post a video, he'll post a video. You will see the process. I do 15 days, who do 15 days? I think I've probably already been through this, but just in case you are new, I'm letting you know what's going on with this. So as you can see by the title, this is my coming out story. This is a story that I have been scared to put up, but I'm going to do it anyway. My coming out story is kind of sad, to be honest with you, and that's why I didn't want to do it, because it's gonna bring back so many memories. It didn't happen so long ago. It's nothing that I think about, but to this day, me coming out has affected my relationship with, I'll tell you about it, bitch. So I knew I was gay at a really young age. It was never easy for me because I would be in a room full of straight people and I would just feel so different. I knew something was off and I was scared. I knew I was different. I didn't know exactly what it was, but I knew I was different. It wasn't probably until maybe 5th or 6th grade that I figured out that I was just attracted to dudes. Now, I had girlfriends out the ass, but I was never really attracted to them. One or two maybe I really was, but the majority of them I was not. It was just a cover up because I wasn't comfortable with myself. All the way up to junior high, I was picked on. Literally, I was picked on about being gay, and I didn't really say much because I didn't want anybody to be like, oh, well, he getting mad where he is, and that wasn't the case at all, which it probably would have been, but you know, I didn't want them to know that. So I don't know, I don't want this video to be like sad. I need to try to amp this up because my bitch get in my feelings. But anyway, so it wasn't until high school. I had this friend, his name was K, I say his real name. We still friends, even though me and him really don't talk. I hadn't talked to K in months, but that was my best friend. He stayed in Texas. We met through Moco. We were really close. I think something happened to where I don't think I had my phone. But he would message me through Facebook and he commented on my wall. Well, he wrote on my wall and was like, bitch. Now, when I got into like junior high school, my mom and dad started asking me, are you gay? Are you gay? Are you gay? And I would just be like,
nah, why you keep asking me that?
And they was like, well, you ain't never had a girlfriend and we noticing changes with you and stuff like that. And so I really began to hide it because I wasn't ready. I was trying to make it through high school and graduate and go to college before I came out and told them. That didn't work. So one day, my friend K, is my best friend, he stayed in Texas. I didn't have my phone, and he wrote on my wall, and he said, bitch. So at that time, I had been hiding and arguing with my mama so long about being gay, and me just not wanting to come out, and she was torturing me about getting a girlfriend, and blah, 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 blah. When he wrote bitch, my daddy saw her, because we was friends on Facebook, and he was like, picking me up from school, and he was like,
you got a friend on Facebook that wrote on your wall and called you bitch.
I was like, okay. We're young, we cuss each other out from time to time. I was like, I know how he meant it. You know how girls be like, bitch, to their friends, and I was like, oh shit, he can caught on. So in my head, he was like, if you gay, just tell me. Like, just tell me. And so, after 5 minutes of beating around the bush, I told him, and that man flipped the script on my ass. And I was just like, you know, this might not have been what I should have did. Bitch, not even 2 seconds after we got in the house, he had already put my mama up on game. My mama came up that hallway. She swung my door open so hard, my door like flew through the wall to my sister's room. She came in there and called me all kind of shit. I knew you was gay. I knew you was a faggot. You gonna have to get out of my house with all that. Like, she tortured me. Literally, me and my mama almost got into a physical fight because I knew at that point I was gonna have to defend myself because she was getting too violent. Remind you, I was nothing like I am now. I was scary. Everything spooked me out, and I was nervous. I didn't know what to say. She started dropping Bible verses and telling me I was going to hell, I was gonna die with AIDS, and all this other bullshit. And that shit really hurt me. So I sat there crying and trying to tell them that I'm just a normal person and trying to explain to them that I want to live a normal life. But I just like, guys, when neither one of them hearing it. My mama would not feed me. My mama would not cook just because she knew that I had to eat. I was working at Burger King at the time, and so I had to go get my own food. My aunt, she was a manager there, and you know, she would feed me. She was like, well, as long as you working here, you know, you always have something to eat, you know, and if you don't want this, just let me know, I'll get you something else. But I ate regardless. I didn't have a car at the time. She would not take me to work. I had to get my daddy to take me. Now, my daddy, he kind of calmed down. He was really upset with me, too. My daddy is real quiet, and if you've seen me say in another video, me and my daddy are like this. And to this very day, we're like this. Like, my daddy's my best friend. And I really do thank him for understanding. It took him a minute to come around, but he eventually got it. He would take me to work. He would give me, he would slip. I hate to say that, but he would slip me money to get something to eat. And like I said, she wouldn't cook. She was really mean to me. She would still wash my clothes, but she'd take them and throw them on my bed. So I would like have clothes hanging all on my headboard. I have them sitting on the bed. They'd be all on the floor. Like, she just threw my clothes like everywhere. She did this almost every other day. I know one time she was cleaning the sheets, and I was laying in the bed, and she took the comforter off of the bed, rolled me out the bed, and snatched the sheet up off the bed and the pillow shams and shit. And I'm like literally laying on the floor like, what are you doing? And she wouldn't say nothing to me. Me and her that had physical fights where she walked up on me. She done mushed my face and called me a faggot before. Like, I didn't come out. I was drugged out and tortured. And it's so hard to tell that story because so many people have an easy coming out story, and I hate to hear easy coming out stories, even though they're good. I hate to hear them because I didn't have it easy. Me and my mama stayed in the house for 2 years, and we didn't talk not one time. It had got to the point to where I had started to change who I was as a person. That's how the person you see now came about. I had 2 jobs. I was working at a summer camp, and at that summer camp was a bunch of kids. I have, you know, my mama come up there to get my niece and nephew and was like, you need to quit this summer camp. And I was like, why? She was like, because you gay and you wearing these tight clothes, which remind you my pants were not tight. They were gym shorts. She was like, you wearing these little clothes around these kids, and somebody I work with already know you gay. Apparently you've been telling people and they don't want you around their child. That was not the truth, because I talked to the mama and she was like, ain't nobody said nothing about this. She said, no, I don't know nothing about you to even say that. So my mama lied. So yeah, I eventually ended up quitting because she kept making me feel uncomfortable. Even though that was good money, I ended up quitting. Thank God I had another job. But yeah, my coming out story was not fucking easy at all. I was tortured for about 2 years, and then literally one day I was on my way to work, and I was walking past my mama, and she stopped me, and she was like, you done changed, you don't talk anymore, you stay in your room, I don't ever see you eating, you go to work, you go in your room, you shut up in the room, you do your homework, and it's all. I had got like so many progress reports and report cards that she had never seen, and she was like, you know, I just want you to listen to me and consider trying to get yourself together, because I don't want to see you in hell. And she started crying and like, can I have a hug? And I was so far over it. I was
like, no, I'm finna go to work.
She hugged me and I was like this. And literally, it had got so awkward to the point to where my dad had bought me a car for graduation. He was like, if you don't talk to your mama, and this extended over a time of 4 years, he was like, if you don't talk to your mama, you don't get your car for graduation. So I had to talk to her. I got that car and finessed his ass because I stopped talking to her shortly after. And to this very day, me and her don't have a relationship at all. We stay in the same house, but we don't have a relationship. And I think that is so sad because I want a relationship with my mama, but I know that it probably will never happen. And it's the sad part because she is so into the Bible and so this and so that. And it's hard to try to break stuff like that to people like that and try to get them to understand. But everything is good now. They know shit that I'm gay as hell. But, you know, it's not like they approve of it. Like I told them, I said, I don't expect you to be okay with it at all. I really don't. But I want you to respect me as an adult and be glad that I even told you. It had even got to the point that I had moved out of the house. I was so tired of fighting my mama physically and mentally, emotionally. I moved out of the house. My mama blew my phone up every day.
Hey, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Why you moved out? You just moved out because you want to go somewhere and be gay.
I was like, what the fuck? What? Who the hell say shit like that? Like, it was wild. It was really, really wild. I ended up moving in a house where nobody had no fucking money, and I ended up getting real dehydrated. I wasn't drinking water. All I had was Pops, and I got dehydrated and had to go to the hospital with the emergency room, and I ended up moving back with my mama and daddy because my daddy wanted me to, and I was just too sick to stay by myself because I wasn't going to work and stuff like that. So I moved back. That was about 2, probably maybe 3 years ago, maybe 2. I don't remember. Probably about 2. No, it was 3. I'm sorry. I got tortured for a really long time. We didn't talk. To this day, here I am. I'll be 22 next month, and we don't have a relationship. We don't talk at all. We say hey, bye, and that's it. She threw a fit when I got my nose pierced. Then I turned around and got it pierced again. I got 2 holes if nobody even noticed. It's hard. It's hard not having a relationship with the person that birthed you. I can't imagine the people that don't even know their parents. I know my mama, and I know it hurts them. I live in the house with them. We still don't talk. That's the hard part. But, you know, I think that, you know, we will never have a relationship, and I'm getting to the point where I'm fine with it. And I really don't care. I am going to be who I am. It's just, it is what it is. She started calling family members and telling family members. I had family members calling me, asking me why I was like gay. She told my pastors. They come to the house trying to talk to me. I had one pastor finesse me and asked me to go to the store with her. She took my ass right to the damn church and talked to me about being gay. She called my uncle, who's a pastor. He come over there with oil, christening and everything. I was playing the game. He put oil on my forehead while I was playing the game. He put oil inside on my damn remote. He poured oil on my fucking TV. He poured oil in my door and told me that he was trying to get the demons out the house after I asked him what he was doing. It was a entire whole ass mess, bitch. I'm not lying. It was a whole ass mess. I was like, yeah, I'm so far over this shit. And at that time, I think I was probably about 15. I was like, girl, I can't do this shit. You done lost your mind now. You have completely lost it. I had a hard time dealing with it because I felt like I didn't belong. I contemplated killing myself so many times. And my sister, out of fear, she told my parents that I was contemplating killing myself one day, and they was on like standby trying to make sure I didn't do nothing to myself. But I knew I had to put it in my head that one day it is going to get better. Whether you hear it or it's gonna get better, and it did. And here I am. I'm perfectly fine. I ain't dead. At least I don't think I am, unless this is just all one big dream until I get in the gates. Who knows? My coming out story was really sad. I kind of jammed everything up a little bit, but that's what happened. And I want this to go to all the young gays that's 14 and 15 struggling to come out or having to deal with bullies or, you know, stuff like that. Be who you are. Don't let anybody tell you who you can and cannot be, because you can be anybody that you want. Anybody that you want. You can do anything that you want. If you want to be a fucking salad, be a damn salad. If you want to be a fucking rhino when you grow up, be one. Like, you can't nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. And being gay, people kind of put us on a low pedestal because we frowned upon. And so when you don't stand up for yourself and you let people say what they want to say to you, faggot, and you ain't gonna be shit, this shit like that, you know, you degrading, you letting people degrade you. Gay people are doing people's hair, we doing your makeup, we designing your clothes, we doing all this. Literally, without gays and women, the world wouldn't be shit. The world would not be shit. And people fail to realize that when you do stuff like that, when you bully people, people go home and they kill themselves. That shit is real. They do that shit. So don't let anybody tear you down and get you in a state to where you just want to off yourself, because it's not nowhere near that serious. You're gonna be something one day. We're normal people. We go to school. We had kids. We do shit like this. We're no different from anybody else. We are who we are, and don't let anybody tell you anything different. Period. But that was my coming out story. That was probably a little short, but yeah, like I said, I'm fine now. But then it was hell. I hated I had to go through all of that, because literally I missed out on my childhood. I really did, because I had to grow up at such an early age. And I was on the fence about everything, and I was just like scared. Like, I didn't know what else to do. I just kind of shut down. But you know, like I said, that's over and done with, and I'm a lot better now. Everybody love me, gay and all, bitch. They love me, gay and all. But anyway, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel and Perfectly Flawed's channel. Make sure you go to the description box below and head over to his channel for the video tomorrow. And we will both see you when we see you. Goodbye.